Hey guys, this is Guy Jacoby with another figure review. Since how long? I have no idea. But anyway, this is on a figure I customly painted myself, but I'm not calling it a showcase, I'm calling it a review. Just because. Now, here's the figure. The Bandai Neronga. Now, this guy, you may have seen him in a couple of my entire collection videos. This guy actually used to be clear. He wasn't always this color. When I said I customly painted him, I mean, like, I painted the entire figure, not just, like, a couple tidbits here and there. I mean, the entire figure. Okay. Like, see the horn, how it's still clear? The yellow didn't cover the entire thing, but I feel like it looked amazing like that. So I'm keeping it. Okay. Now, onto articulation. Articulation, very basic. Arms, 360. Legs, 360. And the tail used to be able to go 360 until I painted it. I'm trying to figure. Okay, there we go. Yeah, very basic. On to detail. Now the detail on this guy, not paint-wise, the texture-wise, is very well done. Oh well. Like, they sculpted all the little etches of the latex in there. Got the checkered design, very nice. And the face, ooh. The face, I feel like they did a great job on it. And the rose petal design on the back. Yeah, Baragon's back is based off of rose petals. Look it up if you don't believe me. And the little fins on his back are really well done too. And on the horn, it's even fantastic. Horns, I should say. Now, if you couldn't tell, I took some liberties with the paint, especially with the silver going down. That's really the only liberty I took. I gave him silver on all the checkers on his body and on the horns. I just kind of dabbed on the, I'm not going to say anymore, I'm just going to say tapped the paintbrush on there. There we go. So yeah, detail. Now on to sizing. Also, sorry if you hear that in the background. My parents are watching a movie. Anyway, on to sizing. First off, let's size him up with his original opponent, Ultraman. Now, I would say this is fantastic, to be honest. If you were standing up, and even if you were on all fours, this is still fantastic. I'm very surprised they got the sizing between a monster and an Ultraman right for once. Now, I don't exactly have anybody from Ultra Galaxy that he encountered besides this monster, and this was the monster that actually killed him. Like, I don't have Red King, Teleston, Bolton, or Gudon, which are all other monsters that he encountered and either fought or teamed up with in Ultra Galaxy. Now, I do have this guy, though. The monster that he fought. The first monster he fought, no, second monster he fought in Ultra Galaxy. Sorry about that. Gudon was the first monster. I'm rambling at this point. Very sorry. Now, I have the monster that first killed him in Ultra Galaxy. There we go. Gamora. Now, I went with this one because it's the most accurate Gamora I have to the Ultra Galaxy one, not the Ultraman Max one. And still, it looks fairly decent. Super oscillatory, right? Now, I mean, oh crap, that never happened before. Hang on. All his parts are falling off. It's carnage. Ah, not the ring for the tail. Sorry about that. For some reason his leg fell off and then his tail fell off. But the tail doesn't matter because it's supposed to fall off. Okay, now let's get him into his super oscillatory ray pose. I can't really, yeah, you get the gist. But again, looks fairly nice. Now onto some Godzilla monsters. Two are Godzilla and one is a Godzilla villain. Now this is probably the most popular NECA Godzilla that I'm fairly certain everybody has. Every Godzilla fan has by now, like, that's been collecting NECA like I have. It's not 2014. It's the first one that they released. I think it was 95? No, 94. Yeah. Now, this Godzilla would be gigantic compared to Neronga, like around that size. So, very off. Next two are two of my Christmas presents because I'm feeling really cocky about me getting them. I feel really proud that I finally got these two. And first one is my Bandai Shin Gojira that I got a couple days ago. Again, even bigger is how big this Godzilla would be. So yeah. Like, the tail would be around that big to Neronga, if that tells you anything. Yeah, Neronga's head is as big as the tail's head. And next, this figure I've been looking for years, ever since I found out they made a figure of him, and I finally got him for the low price of $75. Not low, but a cheap price for this guy. Anyway, it's the Showa King Ghidorah. Since this is the Showa King Ghidorah, and he's about, like, I would say around 75 to 80 meters, I would say this is pretty spot on, because Showa Godzilla and Godzilla villains tended to be a lot smaller than they are nowadays. Back to Ultraman. Now, I pulled out this guy because I forgot I had him, and he is freaking adorable, and let's just get onto it. Megalodon. Yeah, I don't know why I'm comparing these two. I just really love Megalodon. I'm going to review this guy next. But yeah, I'd say this is pretty good. Maybe make an interesting fight. Maybe someday, I don't know. And finally, just out of spite, Sibozu. Take that, NDK Films. So yeah, sizing. Now, is this one's rarity. The normal version of this, of Neronga, is fairly cheap, like $14 to $20 on eBay. But the clear version is still around $14 to $20 on eBay, but it's a bit more difficult to find. So, if you want either, I'd say go for it. It's a fairly cheap figure. And Neronga is actually one of my favorite monsters, though he's not in my top 5, he's in my top 10. He's like my 7th favorite monster, because his invisibility and mainly his first episode appearance. Now finally, the, oh my god, I can't believe, oh, I do this a bit. Camera's going up, isn't it? Hang on, I will be right back until I figure out what what the word is that I'm trying to think of. Rating, that's the word I was looking for. The rating that I'm going to give this guy. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Because the detail on the original figure is pretty good. Sizing is fairly decent, especially with Ultraman for some reason, which is very uncommon. And rarity is pretty easy to find, so if you want to get it, go ahead and get it. But I'm just giving it a 7 out of 10, because that's just me. Well, that's it, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time with Megalodon's review. Maybe just a random video like my Mogular video I uploaded a couple hours ago. But anyway, that's it. Bye!